Welcome to Board Game Empire. Today we're going to do a review of Ingenious by KOSMOS. Now it's 1-4 players, A+, and it says 45 minutes, but I venture to say 25 to 35, even with 3 players, once you understand and play the game. It's fairly quick. It's an abstract game. You're just matching patterns or colors, and so it's just a very quick game to learn, teach, and play. Extremely fun. If you like dominoes or triominoes, you'll like this type of game. So we're just going to jump right into the review. So for the rules, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. Really easy rules. It literally only has 2 pages. And so they show the illustrations. Here we have some more information. And so it's very quick. Here's pretty much the scoring system. That's the most in-depth thing, or the thing you have to remember the most. Okay, so very simple rules, 5 out of 5. For the components, I'll give it 4 out of 5, just simply because the pegs are extremely hard to get into the actual, the groove areas. They seem to come off easily. You have to push them in. I'm guessing over time it'll become easier, but just other than that, the components are phenomenal. They're plastic for the most part, everything except the board and the scoring mechanism here, this board. And so the designs are easy to see. They're vibrant, so there's no issue. I'm guessing this is also created for colorblind individuals. That's why they have different illustrations. So you don't really have to look at the color per se. You could just look at the pattern play. So just very well thought out components. So 4 out of 5, just again because of the pegs. So experience, I would give 5 out of 5. Great experience, easy to game to pretty much comprehend and play. Extremely fun. I grew up playing dominoes. My wife grew up playing tri-dominoes. And so if you like those type of games, you'll be very familiar with this game because it does incorporate some of the same mechanisms, mechanics that those games have. And so it kind of feels like a classic, but it's kind of quite new still. But it does have that classic feel to it. So 5 out of 5 in the experience. I'm going to give it like a 4 out of 5 in the mechanics because it is a little simplistic. There is a lot of strategy to the game, but it's also a little bit like based on the tiles that you pick up. So for that factor, I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. You're simply putting tiles on the board, and whatever tiles you put, you're going to want to look at the pattern. And so, like right here, you get points for the surrounding same. And so it's very simplistic. This right here, you would get points for the whole row. And so you're just trying to get as many points as you can. The winner is so determined on your lowest peg on your board. So you're going to want to always keep on putting those the colors or patterns. Try to score the lowest one and keep pushing it. So you try and push all of them to the 18, and that way you win. But if you leave one straggler behind, you're pretty much going to lose. And so mechanics, 4 out of 5. Replayability, I would get like a 4.5 out of 5, like a 4, because it is highly replayable, but it's just becomes a little repetitive after a while. Also, it's leg-based, so you're kind of just predetermined on what you get, and once you know how the game works, you're pretty much going to be whatever tiles that are leg-based, you're going to be putting down whatever you can to score as many points as you can. So for that reason, there's not a high strategic element to the game. So 4 out of 5 in the replayability. Overall total, I would get like a 3 out of 5, 7.5 out of 10. It might go lower over time as we play it more, or it might stay. This is a game that, it's just like when you get in a hobby, this would probably, especially if you play dominoes, try domino or whatever, dominoes. I can see this being a big hit. But as you venture more to more complex games, and this strategic element just becomes a little bit simplified. And so this is something you would play with your kids, your parents, more of those gamers that don't have the more hard games or complex games. So great introduction game, but as you progress into the board game hobby, you're going to want to play more strategic games. So for that reason, I give it 3 out of 5, 7.5 out of 10. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Social media is down below in the description. I'm going to have a link of where to buy the game, and we'll see you in the next video.